Now it's the next day, and I've used a hacksaw to take this off because I couldn't reach in with my parting tool. So now I have to face this and do the chamfer and then do some more boring. Because now this part here has to come in this way. In the first place, to ensure that this can go inside there. It should be put in this way. So what I'm going to do now is make a bore for this diameter here. Yeah, let's try. Now it's there, but it's hard to know if it's too tight. I think I'll take the chance and say that's it. Yeah, next is to see if the seeker ring can go in there. Yeah, I think that's... Now it's there. I thought I had all components, but no. I missed this flat washer or nut, or what we should call it. And it should be screwed up so that the handle can be in there, and that the seeker ring can be placed here. I believe 2 millimeters from the bottom. But that's how it looks. Then I have to figure out where the handles should come out of the body and mill that slot. I'm still not finished with this project, but we are getting there. Today I think I'll focus on the handle or the lever, or what we call it, and cut the hole and thread and countersunk screws here to hold this handle in place. This nut is placed under bolt. It's placed under this brass and screwed into this here, which is a bottom plate. And it functions in this way when you have the lever here and turn it this way, and you unscrew this bolt and press up against this one, press up against the ball and the top part here, and then fix it this way. And when you turn the lever the other way around, you loosen it by screwing this into the bottom plate here. The thread is a 12 millimeter thread with a pitch of 1.75 millimeters. And when we are talking about clamping or not clamping, I think, I can't be sure, but I think we are talking about half a millimeter or so from the lowest to the highest point of this ball. How much can we move it with the lever, turning it, let's say, 90 degrees? That's the fourth of the pitch here. That's nearly half a millimeter, and I think that's way enough to clamp or not clamp. But my problem now here is when I've finished placing the lever, I think it's called, on this bolt. And the next problem is where are this lever to come out of this body here. But I think we can measure this. In the first place, I'll focus on screwing and tapping these three into here and the bolt. Let's start there. Now I've done some calculation on this slot here. Where am I gonna mill it? Now the jig is here with the loose part down there, and this one here with the lever, which should be mounted here. And if I measure down here, from this edge down to this, where the lever is gonna be screwed onto, there's 21 millimeter, and that's when the vise is tightened. Yeah, tightened. And this thread is as long as it should ever be out of this knot here. Then I just have to have some clearance. But I don't think I'll need clearance upwards, right? Maybe half a millimeter. So if we say 22 millimeters from here to the top of the slot there, this part, 22 millimeters. And then I have to have this and a little air play under the level here. Let's try to calculate it. Now I'm preparing a slot 5 millimeters wide, placed, I believe, in the right place, and let's see how it runs. it's running better and more quiet. I don't like it when it sounds too loud. I think this will do. Now it's assembled, and I think I have to use a little more movement on the lever here to fasten it, but what I was after in the first place was where am I going to plunge it through, and I think it was there, a little more downwards, a millimeter or so. But now I'll take and mount this I'm holding here in the dividing head, and with an end mill in the mill, I'll turn it around and then clean up this mess there. And then 3 millimeters in from the bottom here, I'll make a groove for this seeker ring, and then it should be moving, working. And I think I'll bend this a little upwards and place a brass ball. I think I found one, but this here can do. Yeah. Another day. It takes longer with all these small things. It takes longer than you calculate, but that's how it is. Here's how I should have made the slot for the handle in the first place. Not this slitting saw, but never mind. Now it's as good as it can be with my people and my staff here. Yeah, now I just need the groove for the seeker ring, and I'll go to the lathe and do that. Now I got it all, but I still need to have these for clamping to a table or whatever. But I think my mill broke down. I can't move the knee up and down. But let's see. This one, this one, and the handle. So, oh, now we have to adjust it here. Something is wrong. Now it should be loose. Then I have to tighten this. Yeah, it's still, I still miss a screw here to hold this when I'm turning the lever. For now it's just moving with the lever, and it shouldn't do that. Yeah. Now I believe it's there, but I think there will be some adjusting along the way. I have this to go. And I still need these for fastening in the table or where I'm going to place it. But unfortunately my mill broke down. I don't know what's wrong. I can't move the knee up and down. I'll have to look into that before I can make these things. Yeah, but I think this project is finished now. Now I'm going to sandblast some of it and paint it and so on. And I'll show you when it's finished. I think I'll bend this handle a little and maybe put a knob on the end, a ball on the end. Thanks for watching.